You won't believe what happened after I meditated 6 months. I did not miss a day. I did a meditation every single day, sometimes even 2 or 3 of them. And I am a different person now. A little background. Back in August 2025, I went to Dr. Joe Dispenza's advanced retreat, and this one was in Marco Island, Florida, where my family happens to live. I've read a lot that these retreats are life-changing, but I won't say that the retreat itself was life-changing, but the way I am perceiving myself and the way I changed and what happened in my life after that is just, I would say, unbelievable. So we meditated up to 40 hours within 7 days. And when I got back home, I decided this is not going to be one of those retreats where you do the right thing and then you forget about it. So I set myself a goal to meditate every day, no matter what happens, just to keep myself accountable. These are 3 things that changed after 6 months. So the first change is a very profound one. I realized that I'm not my thoughts and I'm not my emotions. And it happened actually already during the retreat when I understood the whole biochemistry of thoughts. But I really started the execution when I got back home and when I meditated on a daily basis. I could observe my thoughts more. First, I couldn't control them, but I realized, oh yeah, now I'm feeling fearful or now I'm feeling anxious. And after a certain period of time, I started to be able to shift these thoughts and emotions into first like kind of a neutral state of neutral state of being. So if I feel some kind of negative thought or emotion, I would sit down even for a 15 minutes meditation. And sometimes I managed to shift into joy and happiness. Sometimes I would manage to shift in a neutral position, so to say, into a neutral state of being. And then it was way easier for me to, to feel joy again, to feel trust again. And then even if I was kind of feeling nothing, it was easier for me to program myself into feeling really good. I would go for a walk, or I would do some painting, or I would call my family members. And when you do it once, you can do it again. And now when I wake up, I actually consciously monitor my thoughts. I choose my thoughts every morning. The easiest thing to start with is just, being grateful for your life, or being grateful for your family, being grateful for your ability to walk, being able for your ability to, to experience friendships or love in your life. I think this one is a really big one, and it is called dealing with uncertainty. Well, I don't know if you know anybody who is excited to go to the unknown and excited to live in the times of uncertainty, but you know what? I kind of found my peace with it. When you're meditating, especially for a longer period of time, like everything that starts from 1 hour and more, you kind of move into a trance, I would say. You don't really know what is going on. So body can react really weird, and you can see things. You can feel some sensations that you've never felt before. And while meditating, you really learn to relax into your heart and to observe whatever comes, and to calm yourself and to calm your nervous system down. Meditating is a lot about being in the present moment. And when I learned to be truly in the present moment, without any distractions, without my phone, without the social media, without people, without anything that my identity is used to, I learned that I'm actually doing okay. And all of the worries that I have, there might be tomorrow, there might be in 1 month, might be something from the past that bothered me a lot. But if I was really sincere to myself in this moment right now, I always felt okay. And it kind of taught me to live day by day. And when you take the day-by-day challenge. It's way easier not to overthink it and to be in peace for whatever comes. And I even caught myself thinking recently that uncertainty means adventure, and I love adventure. And I don't know why, but our brain always thinks if something is uncertain, it should be something bad, right? But I started thinking, what if something, good is going to happen? Like, the probability is at least 50-50, right? And the third change is maybe my favorite, because I feel the most impact of it in my life, so I can see the physical results. I finally stopped procrastinating and started doing things. I'll give you a very good example in a minute, and the reason why I link it to meditation is because I really felt that a lot of negative emotions and negative thoughts were stored in my body, and I was always feeling tired, overwhelmed, and I do not know, some people would call it procrastinating, and I would rather say I was exhausted, I would say, and didn't really have power to do the things that I really like to do. So once I cleaned up my whole body and once I cleaned up my mind through the meditation practices, I noticed that I finally have the energy to do the things that I always wanted to do. And for example, for 5 years, I wanted to do my driving license, and I applied. I live in Germany, and I had a Ukrainian license already, but I needed to completely rewrite it and do the both tests, the theory tests and the driving tests. And I went to a special institution that is called Bürgeramt here in Germany, and I applied for 5 times. I applied for 5 fucking years for this driving license, and every time I applied for it, it got kind of approved. So it's a permission to do the driving license, right? So you can go and do the theory test and the practical test. 4 months into the meditation, I just signed up for the driving school. And I just pushed through, I was so in love with this process. And I approached it without fear. I approached it with excitement. And I really took time for myself. I just discovered about myself that I really like driving the car. It's like my own world in this car. And I asked myself, like, how many things are there in life that are so wonderful, that are so nice, that will make you happy, but you are just, for whatever reason, are not doing them? And if you've done this far, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Maybe you're a little bit more excited about doing a meditation, and if you are, I have a very easy beginner-friendly 5-minute meditation on this channel. Go and check out this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.